Welcome to Warrior Yoga Day 6. We are lightening up today after all of our detox yesterday, and hand detox sometimes gets very serious. I really just felt like, oh man, I just want to lighten up. And what a perfect day to lighten up when we are opening our hearts and getting in touch with some laughter and just day 6, we're almost there, and then we can just lighten the load that we all carry all the time on our shoulders of emails and responsibilities and everything that we have to do in our life. And so enjoy lightening up today, finding a little more space to laugh, hopefully, at ourselves. Sitting comfortably, let's take a few breaths to tune in to right where we are. Closing the eyes, letting a little smile creep across your face. Day 6. We're almost there. Done so much work up to this point. Some little gratitude to ourselves for making this commitment. And inhale it in. Open the mouth, let it out. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Bring the palms together. Exhale them down in between the eyes. May your practice cultivate enlightened thoughts. Inhale, exhale the hands in front of the mouth. May your practice cultivate enlightened speech. Inhale, exhale the hands in front of the heart. May all of your practices cultivate an enlightened heart. Just to make sure that we're not taking ourselves too seriously, we're going to just shake out our arms. Just shake them out. Just get all the blood going, feel all that work we've been doing, push it out to the sides, up above you, and then to just make it a little more interesting, breath of fire. You can do this with a straight face, then you are not flailing your arms around enough. So flail them a little bit more, and then come back to breath of fire, or maybe a little laughter too. And then take an inhale in, keep the arms going. Exhale, open the mouth, let it out. All the work we've been doing all week. Inhale in. Keep the arms going, open the mouth, let it all out. One last time, deep inhale in. Open the mouth, let it out. Let the arms slow. And come down, close the eyes. Feel your heartbeat, that tingle in the arms. Welcome to your arms and chest and shoulders. Say hello to them. Let's do some backward rolls with the shoulders. Let the breath be long. And forward rolls. We're going to take the hands out to the side, place the fingertips down on the earth. Walk the fingers as far away from you as you can. Relax the shoulders down. Really feel that length through the trapezius all the way down through to the tips of your fingers. The spine keeps getting a little bit longer, chin slightly tucked, and the fingers can keep walking just a little further away. And then for a few breaths, engage Shalanhara Bandha, the throat lock. Maybe letting the corners of your mouth head gently toward your ears. And send the left ear down to the left shoulder. Reach the right fingers a little farther away, still sitting up tall. Deep, deep breaths. If you're not feeling a tingling in your fingertips, see if you can walk your fingers a little further away, drop your shoulders a little farther away from your ears. And we're going to walk the right hand forward, out over the right knee, as we turn the gaze up, like we're trying to place the back of our head on our left shoulder. Feeling that opening all the way through the front of the neck, down to the tips of the fingers. And deep breaths. And a little smile. And then walk that right hand so it's back behind you at about 45 degrees. And then turn the gaze down toward the left knee. Still sitting up tall. Same deep breaths and a little smile. And walk the right hand back to center and send the right ear toward the right shoulder. Reach the left fingers a little farther away. Deep breaths. Little smile. Walk the fingertips forward. Turn the gaze up. And walk the fingertips back. Turn the gaze down. And placing the hands on the knees. We're going to roll the head in one direction. Long inhales and exhale. And roll the head in the opposite direction. And bring the hands down to our shins. We're going to inhale forward, try and get all the way up into the thoracic spine, and even look up. And then exhale back, tuck the chin in towards your chest, and pull the shoulders forward, moving with your breath. Really trying to get this movement way up in the spine. Have the hands on the shins or on the knees, whichever gives you a little more space in the upper reaches of the spine. Again, deep breaths and a little smile. And inhale, come to center. Hold the breath at the top, engage Mahabandha. And exhale, let it out. Place the hands on your shoulders, fingertips in front, thumbs in the back. Inhale to the left. Exhale right. Deep inhale in, open the heart, reach the elbows back, and exhale, let it go. For this next part, if you'd like to grab a little towel, especially after our third day of strengthening, your shoulders might be a lot tighter than you're used to, or, of course, we can always just grab the tips of our fingers. We're going to take our right foot in front of the left in easy pose, and the right hand behind the back, left hand reaches under, and then we're going to bow. So we're going to inhale, shine the heart up, exhale and bow to whatever it is you bow to. Inhale, open, exhale, bow and surrender. Close the eyes, deep breaths and a little smile. On your next inhale, deep inhale in, hold the breath at the top, engage whichever bandha you would like, and then exhale and relax, and then take the left hand up and over, grabbing that elbow with the right hand, or reaching back. Take an inhale, open the heart, and exhale, bow. Take a deep inhale, hold the breath, engage Bandha, and exhale and relax. And before we get too comfortable, we're going to switch our legs with the left leg in front. Take the right hand behind the back, and once again, we're going to inhale and exhale. Little smile, move with your breath. On your next inhale, hold the breath. And exhale, release. Switching sides with the arms. Take an inhale. Exhale, bow. On your next inhale, hold the breath. Exhale and release, and pull the knees into the chest. Roll up through a squat. Roll up one vertebra at a time, coming to standing, taking that right arm behind your back. Reach up with the left hand. Keep a bend in the knees as we inhale. Open the heart and exhale and bow all the way down. Deep inhale. Hold the breath. Engage Mahabandha. And exhale and release. Switch the arms. Inhale, shine the heart up. Little smile as we exhale and bow. On your next inhale, deep inhale in. Hold the breath. Engage Mahabandha. And exhale. And release. And then we're going to take our feet wide on our mats. Reach the left hand up. Grab onto the left wrist with the right hand. And then lean over to the right side. And drop the left hip down and really feel the length to the whole left side of the body up through the shoulder and arm. Pulling with that right hand, the arm longer and longer. And coming through center, switch sides. And then coming back to center, let's turn the right toes out. Right arm, right forearm to that right knee for just a moment. And we're going to take the left arm behind our back and see if we can reach all the way down for the inside of that right thigh, or as close as we can get. And really feel that opening through the shoulder as we drop the shoulder down away from the ear. Take a few breaths. So instead of feeling this twist down in our lumbar spine, use this opportunity to really open that shoulder. You can stay here or reach the right fingertips out in front of the right toes. We're going to take the weight forward and up and keep that left arm wrapped to the inside of the right thigh. And gently releasing, coming back through center. Let that left arm breathe. And then turn the left toes out. Left elbow down. And then the right arm reaches around the back for the inside of the left thigh. Same deep breaths and a little smile. Letting all the tension go in the shoulders, through the chest, the heart. Noticing where your thoughts are. Are you still focused on the breath? Float up if you would like. And gently coming back to center. We're going to come into reverse Namaste, so our regular Anjali Mudra with our hands in front of our heart. Except we're going to take our hands behind our back and as best we can try and place our palms together and open up the chest and elbows. And then slowly Bend all the way forward into Urdhvadhanyarasana. Huge deep breaths. Feel the spine lengthening with the weight of the head, the shoulders and the heart opening with each inhale, and a little smile forming with each exhale. One more inhale. Exhale and release the hands down. We're going to come seated on our heels. If this is all right, on your knees, or you can just come into tabletop. We're going to turn our fingers facing in toward our knees, and then sitting back as much as we can toward our heels, pressing the wrists forward, and feeling that opening in the forearms. And then we can bend one elbow and then the other and press into the opposite heel of the hand. Just notice where your thoughts are. Notice if you're still taking those nice deep breaths, and if you're still finding a lightness in your practice. And then sitting up. And stay here, or come back into easy pose. So we will be here for a little while. And we're going to start by just opening our palms straight out in front of us, rolling to the outside with our fingers, pulling in each and every finger, and then extending them out with the fingers facing down. So like there's water dripping off the tips of your fingers, and then we're washing a big mirror, pulling in and wringing out the cloth, and then opening our palms and placing them back on the same mirror. You can roll the wrists whichever direction you'd like. Really feel the strength in the arms and the reach through the tips of the fingers, really stretching out each and every part of the forearms all the way through the tips of the fingers. When you find a bit of a rhythm, close your eyes. And deep breaths. Just a few more. And then relax the hands down for a moment, keeping the eyes shut. A few deep breaths. Now we're going to Inhale, reach the arms out to the side and back behind us. So opening up the chest as much as we can. And then exhale, we bring the hands as close as we can without actually touching. And we'll be having our eyes closed when our arms are open. And then right when our fingers, hands almost meet, pop the eyes open. Focus in on that point, and then inhale back. We'll be doing this rather quickly, so take a second, find a rhythm, and once you've found it, you can start to speed up. So let's inhale, open the arms. Exhale, close. Inhale, open, close the eyes. Exhale, close, open the eyes. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, pull the arms back. Hold the breath at the top. Engage Mahabandha. And exhale, relax the arms down. Eyes shut. Little smile, a little time to check back in. We're going to take our arms into Cactus Variation. Really spread through the fingers for this one. And we're going to inhale to the left, exhale right. Closing the eyes when you have a rhythm. Inhale into the center, reach the arms up. Hold the breath. And exhale, release the hands down. Now we're going to make fists with our hands. And we're going to simply inhale, pull the shoulders up. Exhale, and drop them down. But just do this like you are shedding the weight of the world off of your shoulders, since that is where we tend to carry it. Inhale, shrug up. Exhale and release. Close the eyes. Take a few deep breaths. And we're going to come into a reverse tabletop. So take the hands back behind you with the fingertips pointing towards your heels. Heels close in. And then we're going to press ourselves up. Let the head fall back if you'd like. And really focus in on what's happening in your shoulders in this pose. And take some nice deep breaths. Try to take each inhale all the way up into the tightest places in your shoulders. And feel your whole chest expanding. And we're going to sit down toward our heels and then turn our fingers the opposite direction. And then we'll walk our hands as far back as is comfortable. And then press down with the whole palm. And again, deep breaths, expanding up into the shoulders each time. Just notice where your thoughts are. Notice your focus, your breath. As there's still a lightness to your practice, to your countenance, a little smile on your face. And then we'll gently walk the hands back toward the hips so that we can lie back, keep the knees bent, and then we're going to take the hands underneath the shoulders. We're going to press ourselves up for Urdhvadhanyarasana. But unlike yesterday, really trying to go into deep back bend, we're going to really try and focus just on what's happening in our shoulders and our thoracic spine. So as we press up, don't worry about pressing the legs so straight. And think about the arms getting straighter and trying to send your head up through your hands. A few long, deep breaths. And then we'll roll down one vertebra at a time. Pull our knees up into our chest. Send our toes up over our head and come into plow. And place the hands underneath the balls of the feet. You can use your legs to lengthen through your arms and shoulders. And we'll be here for a little while, using gravity, the pressure from the floor, to find a little more space through our shoulders, through our whole thoracic spine. And walk the feet to one side and the other. Bend one knee and then the other. Let this be just a little time to play. Just like you were a kid doing this for the first time. How would you move around? How would you play through all of the sensations in your shoulders? And just notice where your thoughts have gone. Notice what you're focusing on right now. Notice how you're breathing. And then however you would like, find a little stillness. And then we're going to roll down one vertebra at a time. And then roll on to our stomachs. And let's take the left arm out to the left side. Bend the right knee. Send that right heel up and over. Pressing down with that left palm. Maybe a little bend in the left elbow. And rolling back to center, we're going to take that arm up to a 45-degree angle and roll back over. And right arm out to the right side. Deep breaths. Noticing where the mind is, the focus. Looking for that lightness in our practice. And back to center. Arm up at that 45-degree angle. And open. And coming back to center, we're going to press ourselves up to downward facing dog. really sinking the heart toward the toes. Keep a little bend in the knees, focusing more on the shoulders. And then walking the hands a little bit closer to our feet and reaching back to the outside of the left ankle with the right hand. Twist and try and look underneath the left tricep. And then place the right hand down, reach back with the left hand to the outside of the right ankle, and try and look under that right tricep. And then placing that left hand back, and we're going to come down to our forearms. We can stay right here, just working on dolphin, sinking our chest toward our toes as much as we can, opening up the shoulders. Walking the feet a little closer, maybe reaching one foot up, maybe both. Start to reach up. If you'd like to come into a forearm balance. If you come into a forearm balance, really focus on opening the shoulders. Wherever you are, gently come down. We're going to come back into child's pose and take a few deep breaths and reach the arms as long as we can and sink the hips back and relaxing down into the ground, letting a little smile creep onto our lips. And then as you're ready, moving nice and slow, we're just going to lie out into our final Shavasana. Feeling the heart soften, the chest relax, the shoulders tucked under, the arms and legs long, the breath long. And then that little smile. Inhaling in whatever thought, distraction, feeling that comes up. And exhale and just smile to it. Whatever it is. Let's continue these simple inhales of whatever comes up. And then just lightening it with a smile as you exhale. Lightening up. Lightening the load that we carry around. Using this time to let something go. Feeling a little lighter with this next breath. Start to let that feeling of lightness inspire your body to move and activate and find your way back to that same comfortable seated position. And just take a moment to notice if you feel any different than when we started. If your thoughts are any different, if your breath is any different, your shoulders and heart maybe feel just a little more open. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Bring the palms together, exhale them down in between the eyes. May your life be filled with enlightened thoughts. Inhale, exhale the hands in front of the mouth. May you always have the patience for enlightened speech. Inhale, exhale the hands in front of the heart. May your heart have the healing it requires to live an enlightened life. Namaste. Well, thank you for making it through 6 days with me. Lightening our load made me really think about when I first started FreeYogaTV. I had no job. I thought I was going to lose my home. I had just finished my first teacher training a couple of months before, and I just knew that I needed to give this away for free. And if you've ever watched any of the vlog or anything from a few years ago, you'll probably see some of the frustration that I went through. And so I want to thank all of you for lightening that load over the years by sending in donations. So if you'd like to give something, there's the link. And you can also join these people at patreon.com/freeyoga. I'm really excited. I'm excited for our final day tomorrow of integrating this whole week together. And I'm really excited to see where this community can go. So thank you. Well, until tomorrow, keep on smiling and laughing and enlightening yourself.